say you were a second year university student, you had your knowledge, but you didn't have your networks, you didn't have anything else. What would you do to get that?
I would, I would start a business again, right?
Wow.
So because I'm taking from that I had my knowledge but not the network, and I think the knowledge is actually more important than the network. Now, yes, we've all got great relationships and networks, and I leverage those, as I'm sure folks do, to accelerate their success in their businesses. But fundamentally, if I knowing what I know now, after 3 startups, 1 scale up, and a career in this space, and I said this to someone last week, I said, I think I finally, and it's taken a long time, I'm sort of the right side of the imposter syndrome,
Yes.
which is that I actually do know what it looks like as a small company and as a big company, and the path. And yes, I'd like to go faster, and there's some things we don't get quite right, but I no longer think that I'm making it up in the various jigsaw pieces of our business. So if I had that knowledge and I woke up as a second year student, but knowing all of that, I would definitely start up again.
Wow.
And I would focus a slightly different order on things. So the mechanical bit of setting up a company, registering a company and all of that is very straightforward, and you only have to really look into it to realise that there's lots of services available to do that, and you can outsource the bits that are legal or company specific, and very quickly you can create a vehicle for your business. But fundamentally, what you need to get clear at the beginning is what's your proposition, what's your offer to the market, what's your brand, what's your story. And I think for me, I sort of didn't focus on that early in career, because I was part of larger organisations working with other people on sort of ventures that already had a direction. We did focus it on NextWave. NextWave's 3 years old now, but we are refining as we go. I can't say I had the whole story on day one. If I was going to go into something now, I think I'd have to be very clear on vision and purpose and proposition right at the beginning, because everything else hangs off that. Once you can tell that story and that narrative, you can create a company for it, and that story will attract the team, and then you would leverage social media and the connected world in a way that we absolutely haven't done. I haven't done with previous companies. We're starting to do it now with NextWave, but even where we are now, there's enormous potential in that, in the social and the connected space that we're only just starting to tap into. So if I was starting again, I'd think about all of that up front, and then with the confidence I can build the operation and the team and the capability to underpin it.